Nigerian actress Temi Otedola named L'Oreal Paris Ambassador for Africa. And in business, DR Congo enforces use of local currency for transactions. And now welcome to the AAU TV Mid-Week News. My name is Maame, Otuakoa, Nyame. Do stay with us after the break. We'll be right back. In a significant step towards a more sustainable future, 2 new initiatives aim to transform Arab universities into powerhouses for sustainable education and research. The SDGs Arab Universities Initiative and the Open Source Hub platform will provide Arab universities with the tools and connections they need to significantly contribute to achieving the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals.
Launched in May 2024, the SDGs Arab Universities Initiative, SDGs Arab Uni, seeks to bridge the gap between Arab universities and the global discourse on sustainable development. Professor Abdulkader Jefla, a member of the SDGs Arab Uni Advisory Board, highlighted that Arab universities are lagging in integrating SDGs into their curriculum and research agendas. SDGs Arab Uni aims to rectify this by fostering collaboration with UN agencies, promoting curriculum redesign to reflect SDGs, and encouraging universities to address sustainability challenges specific to Arab region. Professor Alam Ahmed, founding director of the SDGs Arab Uni, emphasized the initiative's multi-pronged approach. SDG Arab Uni will not only connect Arab universities with key players in the global sustainability arena, but also equip graduates with the knowledge and skills to compete in the knowledge economy and tackle future sustainability challenges. Additionally, the initiative will establish a network of Arab universities, facilitating the exchange of best practices and research findings. Complementing SDGs Arab Uni is the Open Source Hub platform, launched by the Arab Youth Council for Climate Change. This platform provides a treasure trove of open educational resources on sustainability, available in both Arab and English countries. To seamlessly integrate sustainability education into their programs, universities can utilize these comprehensive models covering all 17 SDGs and a wide range of sustainability topics. The urgency of these initiatives is underscored by the Arab Region SDG Index and Dashboard Report 2023, which revealed a low average score of 58.2 out of 100 of the region's progress towards achieving the SDGs. Dr. Yasser Jara, Managing Director of the Porosity Institute, a partner in the Open Source Hub initiative, stressed the importance of equipping Arab youth with the necessary knowledge and skills to address pressing climate challenges. With the SDG Arab Uni providing a framework for collaboration and the Open Source Hub offering readily available resources, Arab universities are now well positioned to play a transformative role in achieving sustainable future for the region. These initiatives have the potential to empower Arab youth, equipping them with tools they need to tackle sustainability challenges and propel the Arab region towards a more sustainable future.
Meanwhile, Rhodes University in South Africa transformed its campus into a vibrant hub of African culture, history and future-focused discussions throughout May, culminating in a celebratory finale that coincided with the university's 120th birthday. The month-long celebration, brimming with a diverse range of events, served as a testament to Rhodes University's enduring commitment to Africa. From thought-provoking public lectures by renowned figures to interactive student activities and international collaborations, the university fostered a dynamic space for learning, engagement and reflection.
May 31st marked the last day of Africa Month, which coincided with a special milestone for Rhodes University their 120th birthday. The university celebrated this occasion with a variety of events throughout the month, all centered around the African Union's theme of the Year of Education. Activities included public lectures, seminars, conferences, and interactive student events. Highlights included discussions led by Professor Kwesi Kwapra, a sociologist and linguist, on the role of culture and language in Africa's future. Award-winning novelist Titi Dangaremba also delivered a lecture on decolonizing the Southern African subject. The university also hosted colloquiums and a dynamic conference examining the relationship between community, university, and society in South Africa and beyond. A postgraduate funding fair and awareness campaigns educating students about the African Union further demonstrated Rhodes' commitment to the Year of Education. To celebrate the university's cultural diversity, staff and postdoc came together for a special Africa Day photo shoot in traditional African attire. The month's activities were broadcast on the university-owned radio station RMR. Though Africa Month is celebrated annually in May, this year held special significance as it overlaps the Rhodes University 120th birthday. As the university community looked ahead to the outcomes of the recent South African elections, they remained dedicated to contributing to Africa's future through education and intellectual discourse.
In health, researchers at the University of South Florida are using artificial intelligence to revolutionize mosquito surveillance in Africa, aiming to combat the spread of malaria.
Funded by a $3.6 million grant from the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases (NIAID), the project will establish a new international center for excellence for malaria research in West Central Africa. This international effort will focus on developing innovative solutions for real-time identification of malaria-carrying mosquitoes. The project, called Emergent, Enhancing Malaria Epidemiology Research Through Genomics and Translational System, will involve training a new generation of African scientists and investigating insecticides resistance in mosquitoes. University of South Florida USF researchers led by Professor Ryan Kani, Integrative Biology, and Professor Siram Chilapan, Computer Science and Engineering, will spearhead the project's image-driven mosquito surveillance effort. They will leverage citizen science through a global
In discovering a promising development for language diversity, Meta has unveiled a new AI system that could help endangered languages survive and thrive in a digital age. However, experts caution that technology success hinges on continuous collaboration with the very communities it aims to serve.
The system, developed by Meta AI alongside researchers from universities, tackles the challenge faced by hundreds of low-resource languages. These languages, spoken by millions but lacking a significant digital presence, risk extinction as the internet becomes increasingly dominated by a few major languages. Meta's AI system aims to bridge this digital gap by providing machine translation capabilities for over 200 languages, including Tswana, Dari, and Samoan. This could empower speakers to access online information with their native tongue, potentially revitalizing their cultures and fostering a more inclusive digital landscape. While the potential benefits are undeniable, researchers emphasize the crucial role of human involvement. Machine translation models rely heavily on the quality of data they are trained on. Here is where human specialists come in. Professional translation and reviewers play a pivotal role in creating accurate training data sets specific to each language. Additionally, they help identify and filter out potentially harmful translations, such as hate speech, ensuring the technology doesn't amplify negative content. For languages lacking established scientific terminology, human expertise is even more critical. The Decolonize Science Project, for instance, relied on the translation to bridge this gap by translating specific papers into African languages. A major obstacle lies in recruiting and retaining human experts, particularly for lesser-known languages. This highlights the importance of ongoing collaboration with the language communities themselves. Researchers warn that neglecting community involvement could lead to inaccurate translations that misrepresent the language nuances. Even worse, it could further marginalize the language and the cultures they represent. The words, sentence, the communication are void of the values and beliefs encoded in the languages, says Sarah, a child language vitalization specialist. As AI propels more language into the digital space, she worries that they would even lose themselves more. The success of Meta AI system hinges on striking a balance between technological innovation and human collaboration. By actively engaging with language communities and incorporating their expertise, this technology has the potential to become a powerful tool for language preservation and cultural empowerment in the digital age.
Stick with us for news in sport and entertainment with Philemon Edwards. We'll be back.
Are you a university, college, high school, private organization, NGO, individual professor, instructor or facilitator seeking to take advantage of the numerous benefits of online education? Look no further. The AAU eLearn Africa LMS is a great opportunity to begin your journey to online course development and creation for teaching, learning and training purposes. AAU eLearn Africa LMS, which is a partnership between the Association of African Universities and eLearn Africa, has made available ease to use online learning tools to all stakeholders within the educational ecosystem of the African continent. This is to enhance teaching and learning in the bid to expand online learning opportunities for students in Africa. The online platform is open and available for free to all stakeholders and facilitates virtual access to classes without needing the other tools such as Zoom, Microsoft Teams, among others. For more information, visit www.elearnafricalms.com or contact us via aaulms@aau.org or estherm@elearnafrica.com. Follow us on LinkedIn, Twitter, and Facebook at AAU eLearn Africa LMS.
Welcome back to the Stagements. Phil, thank you for coming. What's happening in sports?
Well, there is a lot going on. The Black Stars on Monday won at home at the Baba Yara Sports Stadium by 4-3. And then this has put them on the second position on the table with 9 points. Comoros currently sits at the top with 9 points as well. And so it's put the Black Stars in a good position for the World Cup qualifiers that is ongoing currently. So there's many more coming up in the news.
Amazing.
Right. Now, Jordan Ayew also capped his 100th match in this game at the Baba Yara Sports Stadium, and he did it in style, scoring a hat-trick. Now, this makes him the third player to play 100 games for the Black Stars, and he was duly honored by the GFA with a golden boot. Now, to the Euros tournament happening on Friday, which begins on Friday. The host Germany plays Scotland at 7 p.m. And I don't know who your money is on to win the Euros this year. Arguably, some of the players you are supposed to be watching out for includes Cristiano Ronaldo, because last night he bagged a brace in a 3-0 win against Turkey. And he also hinted that he hasn't got a lot of time left in football, but he still loves the game. Still on the Euros, Barcelona striker and Polish captain Robert Lewandowski on Monday left the pitch in the 33rd minute in a 2-1 win against Turkey. He left the pitch with a thigh injury, but his coach, Mikhail Probia, says there's no problem at all. And now to today's stories. Kenyan distance runner Ronex Kipruto has been stripped of his world record in the men's 10-kilometer road race and banned from competition for 6 years after a disciplinary panel found evidence of doping.
A blood analysis reveals irregularities in Kipruto's samples, leading the panel to suspect a deliberate and sophisticated doping regime, possibly involving outside assistance. This alleged doping occurred whilst Kipruto aimed to qualify for the 2020 Tokyo Olympics. The severity of the case led to a harsher than usual punishment. Standard doping bans are typically 4 years, but in this case, aggravating circumstances resulted in a 6-year ban. Kipruto loses all results since September 2018, including his 2019 World Championship bronze medal in the 10,000 meters and the 2020 world record in the 10 kilometers road race. The new record holder will be Ethiopian runner Berihu Arigawe, whose time last year was 26 minutes 33 seconds, falls 9 seconds short of Kipruto's disqualified record. It is important to note that no banned substance was directly detected in Kipruto's system. Instead, the case relied on data from his biological passport, which monitored blood samples over time to identify suspicious changes, potentially indicative of blood doping techniques. Kipruto's defense attempted to blame illnesses, inconsistent training, and increased alcohol consumption during the COVID-19 pandemic. He also challenged the validity of certain blood samples. Despite these arguments, the ruling went against him. A statement from his legal team published on his website expresses intents to appeal to the Court of Arbitration for Sports. The statement criticized the decision, claiming it failed to consider crucial aspects of Kipruto's health and situations. This incident adds to a growing list of doping scandals involving Kenyan distance runners.
And in entertainment, Nigerian actress and influencer Temi Otedola has been named the new L'Oreal Paris Makeup African Digital Brand Ambassador. This marks a historic first, making Otedola the first Nigerian to represent the global beauty brand across Africa.
Temi Otedola joins a prestigious group of L'Oreal Paris ambassadors that includes Hollywood stars like Kendall Jenner and Viola Davis. L'Oreal Paris highlights the partnership as a celebration of diverse beauty across the African continent, aligning with their commitments to empowerment and inclusivity. Temi will be the face of L'Oreal Paris Makeup's latest infallible product line campaigns. She expressed her excitement, stating her lifelong respect for the brand and its values. Otedola emphasizes her connection with the L'Oreal Paris messages of confidence and empowerment. L'Oreal Paris executives are equally enthusiastic about the collaboration. They praise Otedola's styles and confidence, highlighting how she embodies their brand identity. This partnership is seen as a new chapter in beauty innovations and inclusivity for African women.
And that's how we end the sports and entertainment segment. Stay tuned for business and international news. My name is Philemon Edwards.
Looking for a job in higher education institution on the African continent? There is no need to go looking. The Africa Education Jobs Board will deliver available jobs to you via our platform. To start your search, visit our website. On our website, you will find variety of job postings classified by the sectors and professions they belong to. There are sections devoted to variety of career-related materials, as well as information on African countries. All information you require, based on the job description and requirements, are accessible on the site. If you are looking for a job in higher education on the continent, use our dedicated portal www.africa.edujobs.com. For job market updates, you can follow us on Twitter and Instagram at AF Jobs Board.
In business, the Democratic Republic of Congo is taking a bold step to strengthen the national currency, the Congolese francs. The Central Bank of Congo, BCC, has mandated that all electronic payment terminals in the country must now exclusively accept Congolese francs. The BCC hopes that this policy and previous measures requiring price tags and government payment to be in francs would encourage citizens to use their national currency for everyday transactions.
This move aims to curb reliance on the US dollar, which has weakened the franc and contributed to dollarized economy. The BCC hopes this will encourage citizens to use the national currency for everyday purchases. The new policy aligns with broader economic reforms launched by former Finance Minister Nicolas Kazadi. These reforms aim to combat dollarization and promote financial inclusion. Currently, only 13% of EPTs accept francs, highlighting the dominance of foreign currencies in the DRC's economy. The BCC's initiative builds on previous measures requiring prices and state payments to be denominated in Congolese francs. Additionally, a Switch Money TIG program will integrate all bank cards, streamlining transactions regardless of the issuing bank. This policy
On the international front, a Zambian court has sentenced 22 Chinese nationals to prison terms ranging from 7 to 11 years for large-scale cybercrime operation. The group pleaded guilty to charges including internet fraud, identity theft, and operating an illegal online network.
These individuals were part of a larger group of 77 people arrested in April, most of them Zambians accused of running a sophisticated internet fraud syndicate. Authorities initiated investigations after a surge in cyber-related fraud cases and reports of people losing money unexpectedly from their mobile phones and bank accounts. The raid on a Chinese-run business in Lusaka led to the arrest of 77 suspects, with 22 Chinese nationals receiving prison sentences and fines this week. Authorities also seized over 13,000 mobile phones, SIM cards, firearms, and ammunition during the operation. While lauding the crackdown, cybersecurity analyst Ali Kingston Miwila expressed concerns about unanswered questions, specifically the value of stolen funds and the purpose of the confiscated weapons remain unclear. This case highlights growing concerns over cybercrime in Africa, with Zambia taking a significant step towards holding perpetrators accountable.
That is all for the news, and let's take a quick recap of our top stories. In higher education, Arab universities gear up for sustainability push. And in health, University of South Florida develop AI-powered mosquito traps to combat malaria in Africa. In entertainment, Nigerian actress Temi Otedola named L'Oreal Paris ambassador for Africa. And in business, DR Congo enforces use of local currency for transactions. And I'll thank you for sticking with us on the AAU TV Mid-Week News. Get interactive with us on our dedicated news portals at Association of African Universities. My name is Maame, Ekua, Otuakoa, Nyame. Do have a good week.